Hey everyone, it's Tnums again. I've got another money-making method for you, and this one's very similar to my Johto Safari Zone video. If you haven't seen that one, I'd go check it out. I'm going to be using a female cute charm Pokemon so I can encounter more male breeders, but in this video I'm going to be spending 20 minutes in 3 separate zones for the hour, because the Hoenn Safari Zone is home to Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and Totodile, the Johto starter Pokemon, and it's the only place you can find them in-game currently until the Johto region is released. So they're pretty expensive because being just a Safari Zone encounter and being starter Pokemon, they're rare to find and even rarer to catch. So that's why I'm going to be using a cute charm Pokemon and just making as much money off the male Pokemon as I can along the way, because you really can't expect to catch the starters when you run into them. They're just a cherry on top if you do manage to get one, because they all hold a pretty significant value with their rarity. So I'll see you after this hour is complete. We'll go over all the different Pokemon I catch that are worth selling, delete the ones that aren't, and see how much profit we made in the hour. With that hour complete and the rest of our steps ran off so we could get out of the Safari Zone, here's what we ended up with. We got around 57 Pokemon, and here's a trick that I want to show you. If you go to the max IV and change them all to 29, you'll get highlighted pretty much everything you want to get rid of, because if we're trying to be quick about this, we don't really care about any of the just random things that are under a 30 IV, but it's always worth checking 30 IVs if they have a matching nature, because that can have a little bit of value. But generally, all of these highlighted Pokemon are worth deleting, except for maybe Miltanks and the Totodiles, obviously. And if you look, I caught 2 Totodiles in this hour. But try not to be like me, because I accidentally highlighted one of my Totodiles and deleted it. So the price check on this is going to be a little bit lower than it should be, but we're all human. We all make mistakes. If you're going through and getting ready to delete your Pokemon, just pay a little more attention than I did, because I completely missed that Totodile in the bottom corner, and there goes about 40k. But what can you do? Another quick tip I'd like to give you guys is sort your box into kind of 6 sections and move your IVs into those sections, like the top left for HP, top middle for attack, top right for defense, etc. It just makes things easier when you're in the GTL, because the IVs you're searching for get saved. All you need to do is change the egg group, and you can get the prices you need to list them for very quickly. I'll just speed through the rest of these listings because we don't need to waste time on them. It's just listing single 31 Pokemon in their specific egg group as a male breeder, and just going 1 pokeyen lower than whatever the lowest listed price is, because these will all be desirable for somebody to use in a breed. But I did get one very crazy IV'd Pokemon throughout all of this, and it was a 2 times 31 with 3 0 stats and the final stat being 27, and that's this crazy Pineco. I've never seen an IV spread like this on anything I've caught before, so it really took me by surprise when it appeared. While I finish making the rest of these listings in the background, I'd just like to say, if you're enjoying the content and want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button below and give the video a like. It all helps out the channel a ton, and if you want to see more of my stuff in the future, subscribing is the best way. I think I'm going to actually keep this one. I'm just going to price it out as a single 31 attack, 31 special attack bug breeder, and just add that on. So we'll see. Special attack and attack. That would go for about 21k, but since it's so special, we'll mark that one as 25k. And if you look at my listings, a couple of these have already started to sell. Throw them into a calculator and see what we get as our total. After putting everything into the calculator and adding the 25k from that Pineco I'm not selling, I've got 131,902 that's going to come back from these. Hey guys, it's the following day. I'm back from work, and we're just gonna check my listings and see if everything's sold. Nearly. All but around 14k of it. Yeah. All but about 14k sold, 42k for the Totodile, that's nice. A couple of these being higher on the 7ks, and the mill tank sold for its base price, even though it was a female, not a breeder. How much do we have at the end of everything? 176,906 plus the 25k that would have been from selling that Pineco would be just over 100k profit. And if you remember, I accidentally deleted my other Totodile that would have sold for another 40k as well. So technically, it would have been 140k profit, but I'd say around 100k is realistic. Keeping in mind that I started at exactly 100k pokeyen just to make the math easy, and I used a battle point charm to record the full hour of time. There you have it. That's another money making method I like to use if I've already exhausted my gym run for the day or just feel like not really paying too much attention, because it's a pretty laid back method. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, drop the channel a subscription. I've got a lot of stuff on the way. Money making guides, tips, tricks, whatever.